it feels so cold inside my heart tonight. Be my man is what she said. It's not just the wind that's moving around tonight, but quick and clean don't make it right.
Good morning. Wow, another day out. I've already started. I got a bit dirty already. Glenn will be joining me soon. He's got a bit of work to do. A bit busy this morning, so it's alright. I'm out here at the moment doing a bit of raking and digging. It's pretty chilly today. It's only 11 degrees. That's alright. I'm already in a t-shirt. As you can see, it gets really hot when you're digging away. So we'll see what we can turn up today. Hopefully Glenn joins me soon. I missed the bugger. He's been working a lot, so last time we went out detecting with my mate Stefan and Andy. Thank you very much. Appreciate the company. It was really good to catch up. So yeah, thank you very much. Really enjoyed that day. Alrighty, that's all for now. Leave you to it, and hopefully get a signal soon. Also filming today with our AGM Mobile H6 phone. Thank you very much, guys. Let us know what you think. Hopefully the audio is going to be a bit better, and maybe even the video quality too. So I'm not using the mic today. Didn't bring the mics. I want to test this audio on the new phone. So let us know what you think. Alright, I've set up the tripod here. With Glenn not here yet, because I've got my first signal. Gotta get the gear on. Just done some raking here, and got this nice little signal here. Short and sharp. Sounds alright. See what we can come up with this one. Sounds like it's right on top, so I don't want to take too much off. Oh, I just want to see if it's still there. Hope it's not in this leaf litter. Yep, still there. It's already out. Right there. What do we got? Looks like that. Good. Must be small. There's a big gust of wind there. I wonder how that's going to come up in the audio. Alright, she's in the hand. Alright, let's go. Still in the hand. Yes, you beauty. My first little bit of gold for today. You ripper. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at it. Shiny, gorgeous, nice little bit of gold. Look at that. First bit for today. Where are we? Here we are. Look at that, guys. Focus. There we go. First bit of gold for today. Happy days. I'm on the board. Thumbs up. Yeah, Gemma Dale.
Righto, mate. Tell me what you want me for.
Well, It's lunchtime. Glenn's finally with me. He's had a very long sleep in. I pulled him out of bed. I said, "Get to work, buddy. I've got a lot of digging to do here."
Yeah.
But smoko time now. So enjoying a hot cuppa from our lovely mugs from Sue Ellen. Thank you very much, Sue Ellen.
And show us the secret symbol on the back, Ant.
Check this out. We didn't notice it first time, but we notice it now. Check that out. At the bottom of the detector, we found some gold.
Tiny little gold flakes underneath the detector. I hope I'm doing that justice.
Can you see it?
Yeah, I can see it now. Yeah, you
That's
can see
good.
the little nuggets. Yeah.
Beautiful.
So good work, Sue Ellen.
Yeah, very nice.
As far as me, bloody sleeping in, I got out at 6 this morning and punched the bag, and then she got out of bed and made a cup of tea. And so I've got off to an early start. Now I've been doing a bit of fencing, believe it or not. The bloody mongrel kangaroos pulled them down. But I've joined Ant in his quest, and I was very pleased. The thing that pleased me most was I'm out here. It's about 12 o'clock, and Ant was staggering up the hill, and I said, "How'd you go, mate?" He said, "I got a little bit," and that was bloody great. It's only small, but at least it takes the pressure off.
That's it. That's our first one for today.
There it is. There.
I reckon 0.3, maybe a bit nudge over.
Yeah, I'd say so too, mate. Yeah.
0.3.
Now we're using our new phone, supplied to us by
AGM Mobile.
AGM Mobile. Nice, big, robust phone. Good work, AGM Mobile.
Yep.
Ant's got bought a fixed tripod for when we do death-defying stunts, so, so we can both get involved. So that's where we're at. I've just arrived. Ant's been having a bit of a go.
Jackery's on.
Jackery's going. Toasties are on.
I'd say they're ready, Glenn.
It's near as damp to raining, but not raining. I'm in the shirt sleeves, but I'll put the jumper on for the walk in, and then I'll pull the jumper off to do a bit.
Yeah, no, I've got
So-
I've had my jumper off all morning. Perfect weather for detecting.
Sue Ellen Dunlop, who made our mugs, a mate of ours, Graham Fuller, he contacted her and said he would like similar with the Victorian Gold Hunters.
Because these are custom made. She made them especially for us, these mugs. So
he's on the case.
but he's on the case. Yeah.
He's contacted her. It was going to be a lengthy court case, getting dragged through the courts about using the logo, but we're happy for her to use the logo.
Sure are.
So I don't know exactly the situation, but if she's happy to make them, we're happy for anyone to have them and look after them. An awful lot of work goes into the bloody things too,
Yeah,
I'd imagine.
it's a work of art.
Yeah.
It's a work of art. She's done a wonderful job. Good job.
And because he went to a primo school, didn't do enamelling when he was at school.
Give it a rest. I did woodworking, actually.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
Made a little toolbox,
Oh, did you? Oh, good work.
little train.
Oh, it's all about you. I made stuff for my mother, jewellery boxes and things like that, but...
We didn't have jewellery in our house.
No, that was all in the bank. Right. Righto, mate.
Mate, let's eat.
Righto, good work.
Cheers, buddy.
Good to be here, fella.
That's the way.
Righto. Oh, buddy's got a signal here. That was just me bringing the camera across his coil. While he's setting up, a mate of ours, Neil Trounson, he watches with his grandson, and he watches our videos with his grandson. His grandson's name is Fletcher Crow. So I've watched Russell Crowe on Carols by Candlelight or something the other night. Fletcher, if you're related to him, mate, you want to lay off the hamburgers because, Jesus. Oh, Russell would let himself go a bit, you know. Yeah, I reckon if they're looking for a leading man and it gets down between Ant and Russell Crowe, they'll go for Ant next time. Right, mate, so good on you, Fletcher. We're going to call you Fletch from now on. We're bloody thrilled that you're watching with your granddad and all the other younger people. And I'm not even going to say children now, you know, might be bloody, you know, diminishing their bloody status or whatever the trouble is. So. Yeah. All you them, there and they people that watch us, good on you. And Fletch, good on you, mate. And good on you too, Neil.
Thanks, Neil.
Righto, what do you got, Ant?
Let's see where we go.
So there's a lot not to like about the signal, isn't there?
See, it sounds kind of alright, but then it kind of blanks out and very loud. But signals have been firing from between, so
this is only probably our third signal for the day, third or fourth signal for the day.
Yeah.
We were detecting here before, and we were watching below us some blokes in a white ute, and we were keeping out of sight trying to see what they were up to. I don't know whether they were looking for a spot to detect or whether they were hunters, but we didn't want to reveal our posse. Not that it's such a great posse, but you don't want anyone looking over your shoulder, and you don't want to go to your spot next time and find where there's 100 dig signals on it, because you might just be off that little bit of gold.
That's it.
This might turn out to be a coin, mate.
Happy with the coin?
Yeah, we're bloody good. One other thing I'll mention, and a lot of people that are watching this video will understand, over Christmas or at any time, you can run on empty a bit. You know, you can get a bit of depression or a bit of a mental illness, for want of a better term. And I know that because it happens to me, not just at Christmas time, but just general times. So if you're in the same boat as a lot of people, including myself, I don't know, people say reach out to others and things like that. I think you've only got to run the cycle, but I'm aware of my own situation. I stood hand up today. I said, no, I can't come. And then, fortunately, it seems to be a cycle for me. You know, you go down, down, down and come up the other side. After Trace died, 4 or 5 years after, I had a breakdown, for want of a better word. So I'm aware it happens to others. I'm aware it happens to me. I would have said it was a weakness until it happened to me, and now I think it's just the way you're wired. So if anyone that's watching, if you're the same as that, I empathise with you, and I'm not sure what the solution is, but just guts it out, and you'll know from past experience that it'll pass.
Yeah, guts it out, and if you feel like it, talk to somebody.
Yeah. And keeps wanting me to talk to him, and I keep saying, no, piss off.
I'm always here to do what I thought.
Rightio, mate.
A lot of this red rock around here, isn't there?
Yeah, but I mean, this is definitely a signal. This is not.
Definite signal.
This is. We've had it. Nearly getting up to the stage where.
That wall in here, up here.
Oh yeah. When you were a bit below it, I was going to say we'll get to the stage where it's non-ferrous, but
yeah.
I think it was because you're on the fringe of it. Before I turned up, Ant saw a big deer with antler.
Huge deer.
Yeah.
Massive. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Huge
Yeah.
antlers. I've never seen one that big before.
So that's a bloke that's been bloody all around the world. He's been in Lapland, and he worked for Father Christmas at one stage. He knows about reindeer. Yeah. So one night when I got home from the races, I thought I'll have a go at, when you're homeless, find a spot to sleep. I thought I'll sleep outside and see what it's like. So I took a blanket off my bed and went outside. I gutsed it out for about a minute. I come inside and I practically had hypothermia. I was bloody shaking, and I got in bed and cranked it up the electric blanket up to 3. Yeah, so it wasn't the North Pole. I'm not Douglas Mawson. I've read a lot of the polar exploration articles or books and that. So I'm not Douglas Mawson, that's for sure. And I wouldn't be Captain Scott either. I wouldn't be in the tent and say, I'll just go out for a while, when there's not enough tucker. I'd be saying, well, Ant, you get out for a while. Yeah, I wouldn't be bloody sacrificing myself. That's the last thing I'd be doing.
It's tough bloody go, isn't it?
Oh, their game. Those blokes were as game as Ned Kelly. Shit, I'm not even holding the camera. How's that, mate? Yeah.
Well, I think this signal is definitely rubbish.
Yeah, it's rubbish, mate.
Blowing it out like no tomorrow.
I'll get back to my own spot in a minute.
Yep. I'll show everybody what it is once I finally get it out.
Right, well, I'm going to stop, and then you can show them what the signal was when you get it out, mate.
Well, there's my hole, and there's the signal. Got it out. It's a massive bit of metal. Yep. So unfortunately, no gold, no relic, just a rust nugget. Oh, onwards.
Right, our Ant's got a signal here. He's dragged all this loose rock off the top, and he's not in the actual ground as such yet, but he's on his way. Sounds all right. the only thing that would knock it for me is it's not quite round yet. You know, it's, well, what I mean is that when it comes across it, often when it's gold, you sort of centre it and it'll break even both ways. That's not to say that gold always does that, or to say that the signal can't sound like that and still be gold. It'd be bloody great if it is.
Yeah, would be great.
And I'll go for a bit of a smoke over in a minute, have a cup of tea.
Oh, well, actually, it sounds a bit better now that I've kind of moved a bit of rock. Listen to this.
Well, bloody, I'll tell you what, it does sound better too, mate, and I'll be thrilled if it's gold.
Right in there.
We haven't, Anne's got one little bit of gold before I got out here, and we've just poked around. I scouted another place before I came here, actually, not with the detector, just wandering around, because I wanted a bit of a time in the bush. But if this is not gold, you know, we're pretty lucky to be a couple of blokes out in the bush looking for gold. You know, probably just go out the bush and next minute you're looking for gold. It's a bloody lucky thing for us to be able to do.
Yeah, it makes me appreciate things a lot, I tell you.
It does so. Well, tell us about your cousin.
Yeah.
Anne, we were talking to him last week.
Yeah, well, my cousin is, it was actually his birthday last week as well. And 2 weeks ago he got called up to the front line in Ukraine. So, Misha, jesteśmy z wami, wszystkiego dobrego. And I'm thinking of you every day, mate. So just take care of yourself.
Good on you, mate. Yeah.
Hope to see you soon, buddy.
Yeah. Yeah,
We really
so.
do take it for granted.
Oh,
that
we
we're out
don't, we
here.
ever.
As
Don't,
Glenn said, we're out here looking for gold.
yeah,
And,
yeah.
you know, my cousin's out on the front line. Going
Yeah,
to war.
in war, it's beyond my comprehension. So yeah,
And he's younger than me. And
Yeah.
he's got a 7-year-old son, you know. So
Yeah.
it just breaks my heart.
yeah. Right, mate. Well, our thoughts are with you.
Cheers. Alright, let's see if we can turn this around.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so we're incredibly bloody lucky. And there was, on our comments, there was a couple that said that how lucky we were that not just to have the goldfields to go to, but to be so close to them. This couple were in Queensland, and they said they had to, I think they said they had to travel 5 hours, and then it was pretty well a designated area, you know, so I imagine that'd be hard work if you're competing with everyone else in a designated area to do any good.
Yeah.
The Victorian goldfield's one of the best of the bloody lot because we're not overburdened by regulations or leases or things like that. I've never been to Western Australia, but I'm well aware how hard it is to get onto a spot to detect.
Yeah, I've heard that as well.
Yeah, so and Victoria can get as big as gold as anyone. You don't have to go to. I reckon he's on the move, mate. I reckon that's bloody good too.
Oh, yes, I'm relieved.
Yeah. Yeah, because you didn't want him turned into like that other one before.
Alright.
Must be under one, under in there somewhere. Yeah.
Oh, you hear
Yeah, I did hear that, mate. Yeah, I did hear that.
that? Down.
Bloody blood, I'd pump myself up a little bit there.
Yep. Damn it. That's a bugger.
That is a bugger, mate. At least you're not digging a foxhole in bloody Ukraine and sticking your head up and worrying about someone shooting at you.
That's true. Oh, God.
You reckon he's on that stone? Or is that
Hot
stone?
rock. I think it's just
Sounded
this-
too big to be a hot rock before, though.
Yeah, that could be just another one. That's
Yeah.
definitely hot rock.
That was me with the phone, I think, wasn't it?
Yep.
I wasn't blanking you out with the phone before, was I? You know, like when we said it was a...
No, I think it was that hot rock was a signal.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think it was our signal. There it is.
Back in the game, are we?
Yep. but I moved it because it was over in the corner, so it's got to be in this dirt
Jeez.
here.
I hope people take sympathy with me what I was talking before, because my camera work's been atrocious on this
no,
one.
Glenn.
Oh yeah, it's been everywhere.
Alright, guys, please be nice.
Yeah, that's right.
Be kind.
Yeah, just remember. Yeah. I was looking everywhere but
Alright, it's in the hand.
in the hand. Good work. Right, yeah. Bastard, doesn't sound good though, does he? See, mate?
Yeah.
No, he's small enough to be gold, but a little bit of rubbish, is he?
Sluice nail.
Is that? Yeah. Little brass fella, is it? Yeah.
Good looking nail though.
Yeah.
Check this out. That is a pretty cool nail. Get a close up on that one, Glenn.
Yeah, so there he is. Little brass nail out of the bottom of the sluice box. They're made out of brass so that they wouldn't rust, obviously, and they hold the boards in nice and tight. So there he is. He's popped out. He's gone in the rocks. Stayed in there for however long, and now it's 170 years probably or more.
Yep.
Ants come and plucked him out.
Into the cabinet.
Into the cabinet, mate. Oh well, at least we sold the signal. When that stone got airborne and went over there, I was a bit worried that that might have had a little bit on it. Righto, folks.
I'm gonna go thumb sideways.
Oh yeah,
that's
yeah.
all right. That's all right.
It's not gold, but it's not a little bit of rust either.
Yeah.
We're in a good bit of country. Look where we are. Look at this bloody. We were talking about what's your cousin's first name?
Misha.
Misha. You know, we talk about Misha, and then we talk about us.
Can't complain about
No, it's beyond my comprehension.
Yep.
Righto, mate. Thumb sideways. We haven't had a Jebedali yet either.
I had one before when you weren't here. When you were still in bed.
Yeah,
I had a Jebedali.
in bed, I did, yeah. Righto, mate. See ya. We're making our way back to the car, and we've got one little bit of gold, and Ant's got the sluice nail. Now, I haven't found anything of any significance at all. But Ant's going to tell us one of the things, one of the traps for when you're digging in stones. Righto, mate, you take it away.
Yeah. Little warning for my future self and anybody watching. Be very careful when you're swinging the pick. You want to swing between the legs.
Not into the leg. Is that what it is?
Don't go for the leg, because if you go into the leg, you might get a little like that. And I've ripped my jeans, and it went. You can see a little hole in my shoe, and yes, of course, now I have a hole in my leg. So it's cut right open there.
Yeah.
I don't think it's focused
No,
yet,
it's
Glenn.
not, mate.
There we
There we
go.
go. Yeah, so
So
Ant,
be very careful, guys. Try not to swing into your leg. You want to be swinging into the rocks and dirt and stuff.
and Ant ladies took it like a man, and as any man would do, he laid in the ferns and went, "Oh shit, my leg, my leg! Oh, I've hit my leg."
You know what Glenn did? Absolutely nothing.
I
Left me for
said, "Have you found a bit?" He said, "No, I've hit my leg with a pick." And I said, "Oh, right."
Back to work.
Yeah. Now you dropped your glove there behind you, mate.
Oh, thank you.
Righto. Now my time hasn't been wasted either. And you grab that.
What do you got?
Well, whilst we're having smoko, I thought I'd like to do a bit of carving. And you know how we do the thumbs up?
Yeah.
Thumbs up. I've been carving this. See that?
Thumbs up.
Thumbs up. Look at that. It needs a little bit of work, but I've been working on it.
Good job, Glenn.
Yeah, well, it's my ambition to I'll make a whole. Well, it used to be. Back in the day, I'd make a female figure, but I'll make a male figure now. Well, that's I'm on my way. That's bloody.
Thumbs up.
That's thumbs up.
Well done.
Righto, mate.
Good work.
We haven't had our way in yet. We're making our way to the car.
Yep.
And I didn't want to carry this big ass rock. Righto, mate.
Alright, onwards.
Rightio, Ant and I are on our way home, and I met my neighbour Karina out here. This is Karina, the lovely Karina.
Hey, Karina.
Hey.
And if you go back a few videos, you'll see where we met Tommy out the bush and we were detecting with Tommy. This is Karina's, Tommy is Karina's husband. And when I first met them, they were a young courting couple, and people still use the word courting, so don't say, oh, don't be an old fart. They were a young courting couple. Now they've got 2 lovely kids, so they've got a lovely house, business. They're a great success story, very good for our town and very good for themselves in that they're happy and healthy. And look at this.
Detectors.
How more attractive she is than Anthony. Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
So, Karina, briefly tell the people that watch how you got into detecting and how good you are at it, because she's very, very good at it. She's very, very patient.
I got into it probably about 10 years ago with my dad. He was just out prospecting, and I was like, all right, I'll come. And I actually snagged my first piece on our first outing.
Wow.
And that was it. I got addicted.
And
I
everybody
bet.
hates you now.
Yeah, first outing. My God, that's awesome.
Yeah. And it was pretty decent size too. So
Yeah?
I was pretty impressed
Yeah.
with it.
Wow.
So
Good
I
work.
was like, well, I have to keep coming back.
So can you
Yeah.
remember what sort of detector you were using then?
Oh, it was actually a coin detector.
Yeah,
wasn't it?
yeah.
Wow.
Hear that?
Wasn't
Yeah.
even a legit one. So yeah, it was difficult, but we snagged it. We had to move a bit, but yeah, we got it.
Yeah.
Got it
Beautiful.
in. That was a nice find. So
And then you and Tommy had a lot of success, didn't you?
we
Yeah.
did.
Yeah.
We've been doing it together for some time now, and not every time we go out, we put in the hard yards.
Yeah.
But we seem to snag.
Make sure you tell people how hard it is, because
Yeah,
it is,
of course,
it is
yeah.
bloody hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not just putting a stick to the ground.
No.
Sometimes you have to move things.
Mm-hmm.
You have to dig a little bit,
Yeah.
rake a little
Yeah.
bit.
Mhm.
But yeah, it's definitely there. You just gotta put the stick over it.
Yep. And what are you running there? What are you?
5,000.
5,000.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I love it.
Yep.
It's
Yeah,
good
we love our
detector.
5,000s.
Yeah, and it all depends on your head too. I've got the evolution coil.
Ooh, I've heard a lot about
Oh,
these.
I love the evolution.
Really?
Coil. Yeah.
The Nugget Finder Evolution.
Yeah.
That's a mono, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's sensitive, but it picks up some nice pieces
Mm.
and punches nice and deep too. Which
Much the same as me.
yeah.
Punch hard. My life picked up 2 nice pieces, Tracy and Josie. Punched well above my weight both times. Good on you, Karina.
Thanks,
nice to see your
Karina.
smiling
Thanks,
face.
guys.
Cheers.
Everybody else we've interviewed out the bush, with the exception of Tommy, they've had heads like robbers' dogs, so it's nice.
Winning.
Thanks,
Righto.
Karina.
Beautiful.
Cheers.
Join you,
See ya.
Karina. See
See
you,
you
mate.
later.
Right, our Ant and I have shifted from where we were simply because we were having no luck. Ant got one little bit before I arrived. We weren't getting signals, so we came in here to where they didn't find gold as such, but they looked for gold. They got gold in the gully below us, and all the way up this slope it's been potholed and prospected. So they suspected the gold was coming down the slope, but they didn't find a patch rich enough to work. But they've had a lot of tries when we walk across it. I was in here this morning scouting around. There's a lot of holes.
Mm.
This, our eye, looks like chimney stones.
Yep.
It's rare to see a
Looking old
patch of
hut.
stones sitting up like that.
Mm.
It can only be 3 things. One is it's a patch of stones that were lifted up when they were working this area. Well, this area obviously hasn't been worked, it's just virgin ground.
Mm.
The other thing it is if someone was buried and put a patch of stones over them so their body wouldn't be discovered or dug up by foxes. The third one is the chimney stones. The chimney stones is most likely in this situation. We'll prove it in a moment by detecting around here. I did see another hut when I was in here this morning further down. I really enjoyed my time wandering around here this morning. I was getting my head right, having a bit of a wander around. So, hut stones, hut site. They've tried this slope. They've looked for gold, but they haven't found gold. Worst places to be, Ant, so we'll put in
Definitely.
an hour here and see how we go, mate.
Let's do it, mate.
Thumbs up.
Let's get into it.
There's our hut stones in there. Ant's about 6 feet away. This is his first signal and it's only taken 30 seconds to find it. So it's proved that it is a hut site. When you see a pile of stones like that and then there's metal all around it, it's definitely a hut site. Gave me a chance to walk, in that half a minute to walk down over the edge. There's another hut site not the other one I saw this morning. Another little one in there as well.
There's quite a few huts around.
Yeah, so that's good news.
Yeah.
And when I heard the ants detector make the signal, when I was cutting back, I noticed a little pile of crushed quartz as well sitting by the back of a tree. So, so they've done a bit in here. So this is just a bit of a prospecting trip now. It's damn near 4 o'clock and we like to be gone by 4:45. So if we can find something and then we'll put it aside for another day to do it properly. Close to the surface, you must have been, mate, with you. We were coming through the bush and there were 3 people walking and they were Asian people and they spoke English quite well, but I stopped to talk to them because we had to drive past them, go about 60 metres and then turn around and drive up behind them because it's a narrow track, there was only one spot to turn around. So I just wanted to reassure them that we weren't coming back to we weren't stalking them and we weren't coming back to murder them, because a lot of people from other countries, they get a little bit worried that Australia's only full of sharks, snakes and bloody serial killers. So my award-winning smile reassured them, but they were looking sideways at ant. Yeah. The woman, they were using those sticks, you know, you walk, like ski sticks.
Yeah, yeah.
And I said to her, I just letting you know we're just going to turn and come back from her. She said, these sticks are sharp, and she was about she was about 80. I thought,
Just in case.
yeah, I reckon I could take you down.
Oh, God.
Sharp stick and all, even out of condition.
Well, how
mate.
Glenn?
There it is. So it's definitely a relic. Put him up in your fingers, we mate, and hop back on the coil a fraction. So there he is. He's steel, handmade nail, and I like that because someone lived right here on this ridge in gold rush times. So in the 1850s probably, they were living here. They tried this hill above us. They tried it quite extensively, but they didn't strike it. You can tell by the amount of holes they've dug. Your one there worth digging, mate, or not?
That could be the non-ferrous.
I reckon
one.
that's the better one. Yeah, yeah,
That's the one we're after.
yeah. Get that out then, mate. And,
Yeah. There's just so many.
I thought it
signals
sounded
around.
better. Yeah, that's the thing. When you're using this sort of detector, that's obviously sensitive for detecting gold. They're not cut out for plucking out random signals out of a minefield of steel.
That's right.
You can do it, but they're not as good as designated coin detectors or whatever. I got down the hill. I said, Ann, you start here and I'll go down the hill. And then I yelled out some good advice to him. I thought timely advice. I said, try and find something. So, yeah.
It's all my best.
Let's see if he can.
I love your advice, Glenn.
Yeah, that's the way.
always
Yeah, it's like when I go to my mother's place and I'll get the tea leaf tin down and I'll be boiling the kettle and Mum will say, "Yeah, make a cup of tea, darling." What do you think I'm doing? Mothers, yeah. Can't live with them, and if you kill them, then you go to jail. I mean, can't live with them, can't go out and live without them. I was talking to Josh last night, we were watching this show, and because I get a little bit manic and get depressive, like we were talking about it, I'd be more worried about being in a mental institution or whatever. You'll have to cut that out. I'd be more worried about being in mental health care, because I reckon if I got in there, I would never get out. You know,
They just wouldn't let you out.
I don't reckon they'd let me out. Between me boxing on with them and arguing with them and carrying on, I reckon they'd bloody section me and that'd be it. Anyhow, I was giving Josie that theory. We were watching a show called Taking Over the Asylum, and I was giving Josie that theory, and not once did Josie say, Oh, hell no, that's not right. No. She said, yeah, yeah.
She's a bit concerned herself.
Well, I think she understood my theory, yeah, for sure. Don't use a pinpointer, mate.
Wow. It would come in handy, wouldn't it, Glenn? Oh, it's stuck on a stick.
It sounds all right.
Yep. Am I out?
Can you get that big sort of bit of sandstone out or not?
Yeah, I was hoping to just pull it out of my hand, but... Oh! Oh. All right.
Don't have two pickaxes for the day.
All right, it's got to be out now, Glenn.
If you think Ant took it badly when he broke his nail, fingernail, you should.
I'm never going to live that down.
You should have seen how badly it took running the pick half an inch into the leg.
Oh, God.
Cheered me up enormously. Yeah, I think I'm bloody glad it wasn't me.
I'm glad you were happy, Glenn.
Yeah, yeah. There's always a silver lining, isn't there? There's always something that someone can get something out of it.
Yep. Oh, surely she's out now.
Yeah, I reckon it's going
Surely.
to be, mate.
Quiet.
So a big flat bit of tin, you reckon, down?
Yep. Now.
Yeah, I reckon it's a big flat bit of tin. Sounded non-ferrous till we got on it. And might indeed be a big piece of zinc or something like that. But... Well, I'm going to leave out there because I haven't got time to detect for myself.
No.
If you turn something up, mate, you show it on the film, will you?
Yep, we'll do.
Good work.
Thank God you didn't fall in. I thought you were calling me over, Glenn, because
No,
you
mate, I
fell
wanted to
in.
go over and show you two hut sites, but I've been walking past these. This is a good example of where they've tested this slope. In the lower part of the slope, they've bottomed out here, probably 4 or 5 foot deep, to see what gold travelled down the hill. And all the way up, they've put in little shallow sinkings. So the amount of gold that was in the gully, they were trying to track it back up the hill. They didn't find it on this slope, but on the next slope over where I've been, there's some really nice working. It's 5 to 5, so we won't be doing any detecting, except I want to show Ant two huts when we get over there. And we'll show you his treasures when he gets over there as well.
Let's get there.
Right now, I wandered away from Ant because I liked having a scout around. And I found this bit of earthworks here. Had me a little bit puzzled at first. I thought it might have been something to do with the fact that it's in this bit of a slope, that it might have been something to do with the turn the water. But I ran the detector across it, and it was actually a base for their shelter, for their hut. So they've built the ground up like that to have a flat base. So
you can kind of see it goes up there and then...
yeah, it's been built up
like
to keep out of the
exactly.
water. Keep out. So all that stonework along there, they put that and then put the clay on it. And then right here,
right there.
so you can get a close up on that, mate.
Yep.
Well, then right over here is the chimney. When you're walking through the bush, if you see stones or rocks, go and have a bit of a look at them, because you can be dismissive about the chimneys, but the chimneys indicate that blokes thought there was enough gold there to live there. And that's what this is. It's hard to see, but that stone there,
Chimney.
that's been a chimney. And if you come up here a little bit, I don't know how big your thing is that focus can make, but down in the gully below it, where the blokes that lived in those chimneys, where they've worked, see the stonework that they've done
Oh,
to
yeah.
take the big stones out of the gully. Can you get
Yep.
So all those stones there, they've been on the floor of the gully, and they've wanted
Look
to
at that.
wash the floor. So they've picked them up, every one of them, and stacked them up like that and made a stone wall on both sides. And those stones would range from 15 to 40 kilos.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
the
they're
blokes
big
who were-
stones.
Bloke who were lifting them, and we know because we've either lifted them or rolled them, so it's hard work. Now, when I was up here, I walked up there and found the surfacing, but while I was here, prove it's a hut, see, there,
Black glass, big
black glass,
Yep.
more of a different type of bottle,
green glass.
there,
Yep.
so, and there's a neck by the look of it. No, maybe the side, but there's a bit of glass.
They're definitely living here.
So, it is a hut.
Yep.
You can be, as I said, you can be dismissive of the huts, but the huts tell you that men lived here long enough because they were on the gold. If they came here and the gold wasn't good enough, they pitch their tent and go.
Yeah,
But when
exactly.
they build a chimney like that, now I had Ant teed up to dig a signal here, but I'll dig it myself because he's taking his detector off.
Yep. Had a malfunction. My harnesses just all come off. It's bloody annoying.
Now, one. Don't think it was that one. I think it might have been back here a little bit.
Well, this is my haul from the hut side. So I've got 4 buttons.
And you've got 4 different buttons.
Mm.
This is not as good as I thought it was.
2 have got eyes on them, which is cool.
What's that, mate?
2 have got the eyes on them. You know.
Oh, yeah.
See?
They're very interesting. Yeah, well,
Yeah.
on our roundup, we'll...
Unfortunately, nothing on the other side. They're just plain. But
no writing on those ones.
nah. Maybe if I clean it up, there could be writing underneath here, and then 2 minus buttons as well. So that's alright. Sounds non-ferrousy.
Yeah.
Right on him.
What was still on the ground.
Mmm.
The trouble with him was there was also a big metal signal there as well, so it's still on the ground, that's good.
Yeah.
Keep your eyes out, mate.
No, I sure have.
That's good, actually.
Still in there. Hugging up against that tree.
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
That'll have it out. Yep. Can you see it?
No,
Oh.
there's a bit of settle, mate. The detector's very excited. He reckons it's something.
Here we go. In the hand.
Bit of lead.
Kidding. Bugger! I found a few of them too.
Don't put lead in your mouth.
No.
It's a stupid thing to do. I've been doing it for a long time now and it hasn't helped me. It'd be nice if he was a little gold nugget.
That would be
He's
amazing.
a lead nugget. But I'm disappointed that wasn't a signal, but Ant and I are going to come back here because I'm taken by the amount of rubbish that's still around the huts.
Mm.
I'm taken by the
Lots of signals.
workings in the gully.
Yep.
And as I said, there's 2 surfaces. There's a big, well, they're the same surface, but they're split up there. So something for us next time, Ant.
Yep, definitely come back.
Right, fella.
Thumbs
Thumbs
up.
up, head for the car.
Let's do it. Weighing time.
Yep.
Be very quick.
Righto, end of the day. Ant's got a little bit of gold and some relics.
Yep.
I've got 1 button that I got right on the death knock. So, mate, show us your buttons for a start.
Rightio. Well, I've got these 2 miners buttons. I haven't cleaned them up yet, but no doubt they'll have a little bit of writing around the edges.
So these came from the first hut when we first went into the bush at our last spot.
Yes.
Where the stones were, which proved it nicely that it was a hut, and also proved nicely that men lived there for a length of time, because they didn't get in there the first night and start bloody losing buttons and things like that.
Yeah.
Unless, of course,
then-
it was, if any time my brother and I went away anywhere, there'd be buttons flying in the first night when we got boxing on with each other. So yeah, but I don't think they were having a big barney. I think that over time they've dropped the buttons off their shirts.
How cool are these ones though?
They're good with a
Little
little
eyes.
eyelet on them. Yeah, they're very good.
Haven't got any
Uh,
down, yeah.
There's
Another one.
my button.
Oh, you've cleaned that up.
I have
nicely,
cleaned it up
eh?
because that's the only thing I found for the day, and it says Excelsior on it. But that's a genuinely old one that was up at the second and third. The third and fourth hut site I saw one as I was going through. I was hoping it was a grave site. It was only a little lot of stones, but it was one that they had just a heap of stones on the end of a quick tent when they first came here.
Oh, okay.
But there was metal signals around it. Right, mate. So that's your relics. Your clear winner of the relics.
And the nails as well, which we already
Oh
saw.
yeah,
but
yeah.
There's
A
a brass
handmade nail
nail.
and your sluice nail.
Yeah.
Both.
Alrighty, and this is the little bit of gold.
This is a bit of gold. I hadn't got this
Morning.
before I arrived,
Yep.
which was good. I was pleased when he said that he had a little bit when I turned up there.
Alright.
Right, mate.
Drop it on.
You'll have to read it out. I'm up to
0.21.
0.21.
Yep.
Well, that's 0.21 more than I got, and 0.21 more than a lot of people got. Just put him down with the buttons for a minute, will you, mate? So there it is. There's our afternoon out in the bush, or our day out in the bush. And it's no secret when I bloody left home, I was feeling bloody down the dumps and depressed. There's no other word for it. And now I'm up and about and I feel a lot better.
No, that's good. Well, I'm glad you came out.
Yeah, I am too, mate. I am too. You know,
So
I
cheered
tried to work my way out of it, and then I decided, no, I'll have a spell. When we were walking in, and I was talking about the Asian people and how tourists come to Australia, and I think it's all snakes, sharks, and serial killers, made me think, Ant, if I obviously can run faster than a shark, and a shark can swim faster than me, correct?
Correct.
So if we're in a triathlon, it gets down to who's the fastest on the bike, doesn't it? To who would win it.
True.
So I reckon.
How
I
good
could-
are you on the bike?
Oh, bloody! I reckon I could take a
shark?
shark. Right, mate. So
Beautiful.
that's our day.
Not a
Ant's got a
bad
bit of
day's
gold.
work.
Not the buttons look quite impressive as well.
They do.
Uh,
Happy with that. And these nails look pretty cool.
Yep.
I like that brass one. That's really
Yeah.
cool.
right out. So
Cool.
that's our day.
Well, thank you
Anything
very
else to add,
much.
mate?
Oh, that's it from me.
We mentioned Fletcher Crow.
Yes.
So good on you, Fletch. I hope you enjoyed the video.
Cheers, Fletch.
Stick with your
Thanks,
granddad. He'll
Neil.
look after you.
Certainly
And
will.
it won't be long before you are out. We met the lovely Corrine, my next door neighbour,
Yes.
and we've detected with Tommy before, her husband.
Yep.
So yeah, life's good.
Yeah.
Right on, mate.
I just maybe we could take this opportunity to say Happy New Year to everybody, because by the time this video comes up, it'll be the new year. So Happy New Year. Hope everybody had a good Christmas, and I hope 2024 is a golden year for you.
That's coming
luck, guys.
from Ant. I couldn't care less. No, thank you very much for the people that support us and the people that like us, and yeah, very, very, very happy to be part of it, and have a great new year, folks. But Ant, don't edit that bit out.
I won't.
Right on,
Alright,
mate.
Cheers, mate.
Next time,
See
fella.
you soon, buddy.
See ya.